Would you like to know the secret of success in 21st century business? Sure. Me too! There's a mountain of research out there and a stadium full of experts all purporting to know how to deal with our current alphabet soup crisis. What I'm talking about, of course, is that we've got baby boomers, Generation X, Y, Z, all working under the same roof. And more different groups of people you will never find. You've got the Generation Xers. Their baby boomer parents taught them what it was like to live post-war. And Generation Xers are known as nose to the grindstone. Work first, play later. Identify? Then we get the Generation Ys. I'm here. No, I'm not going to start as the mail clerk. I'm the CEO because I'm here. Now we've got Generation Z coming up behind them, and a more fearless group of people you will never meet. They have had knowledge at the press of a button for their entire lives. In Bloom's taxonomy, this lovely triangle, that's teacher talk. In Bloom's taxonomy, the largest part of the triangle at the bottom is knowledge. And throughout our lives in school, most of our time was spent absorbing knowledge. Assume sponge position and just let the knowledge suck in. Then as you move up through the triangle, up at the very top, you end up with using that knowledge to create knowledge. And on we go, and it's this little 20% up at the top. Generation Z doesn't need to spend most of their school careers absorbing knowledge. Push a button, it's there. So they have moved up the pyramid and are ready to start using it, and they are going to change our worlds. I'm hopeful. They're going to jump right over the millenniums, by the way, whether the millenniums show up or not. All right, so what is it going to take? Here we are, leaders in our right, powerful people. What is it going to take to be able to lead this vast array of people from age 16 to 76, because we don't want to leave the workforce, we're just getting to know who we are. Step number one, and you've heard it already today, confidence. And how do you know confidence? What is confidence? More arenas full of experts. My idea is that your confidence is directly related to how well you know and believe your own values. Look at your values under a microscope. Use a magnifying lens, burst it out, and look at what you believe in, why you believe it, and how far you're willing to go to defend it. That is true confidence. I know who I am, what I believe it, and what I'm going to do to defend it. Who could shake that? Step number two, you need to practice the TLC principle. And no, it's not the one you think of. Change is happening. Innovation is coming faster than ever before. Are you ready? When change comes and smacks you upside the head, no offense, Karen. When change comes and smacks you upside the head, Karen's my friend, I can talk to her that way. You have three choices. You can take it, that's the T. You can absorb it, you can use it, you can go forward with it. You can leave it. You can decide you don't want anything to do with it, it's not your cup of tea, you can ignore it completely. Or step number three, you can change it. Change the change. Take charge of the change. Be the change that's going to happen whether you like it or not. Take control of it. Grab it by the throat and enter our new generations. That's what they want to do. Generation Y needs to be motivated. Who better to motivate them in their entitled state than the people who put them there? We had our babies. We loved them within an inch of their lives. We made sure that we walked them to school when they were in high school just to make sure they got there safely. As Sherry said, they don't know a thing about finance. Their money came from us. They were there. We gave it to them. They want to go to university? Go, my baby. So who better to know how to motivate them than the people who taught them? We are stronger than we know how to be. As women, we know how to nurture. We can't help it. In fact, women in the workforce who try to ignore their womanness by accentuating more male-dominant characteristics of you will or else. You will do it or there will be a price to pay. Women who do that rather than what we really do well, which is build community. Praise for a job well done, back off when it's not really what we want. Women who operate that way overtake men in leadership roles 2-to-1. And I'm not just pulling that out of the air. That is a study done at Harvard Business School in 2012. Women are overtaking men as effective leaders because they are allowing themselves to be women and do what we do best. All right, so now we've got the TLC principle. We're confident. We know how to handle change. Now we need leadership strategies. The leadership strategies. You have to plan it. There are 4 of them. One of them is we know we can't be everywhere. And as women, we're very good at giving you control to go ahead and do it yourself and report back when it's done. Number 2, we're grateful for the opportunity to learn. Number 3, and another reason women are so much more successful at upper leadership position is that we continually ask for and react to feedback. Men, when they reach the top, I made it. I'm good. They don't ask for feedback and they don't need it. Women, because we have always had to be twice as good as the men to get anywhere, are continually striving for feedback and possibilities of improvement. Strategy number 4, a good leader knows that leadership is fundamentally about following. Have you heard the saying, I must go quickly, for I am their leader. I must follow. And therein lies the crux. We need our people. We need our people. Welcome to the grand secret number 4 of the alphabet soup. We have to know, and we are in a position to know, how to recruit, retain, and reward our alphabet soup workforce. How do we get them? How do we keep them? And how do we keep them happy and growing? And as women, we already know how. We just doubt ourselves. Don't let being a woman get washed away. It's our greatest strength in today's alphabet soup. So here's my ask to you. I'm a teacher. I have worked with all the generations. I've taught babies as young as 18 months how to hold on to the rhythm and the beat that they were born with. I've taught adults. My oldest student was 73. And let me tell you, if you don't give an adult a sticker for a job well done, they're very upset with you. I've worked with Generation X, I've worked with Generation Y, I've worked with Generation Z. I can help them. I can help us lead them. What I need you to do for me is help me help them, get me in front of the ears that want to know how to motivate this generation, this alphabet soup in 21st century business. I can help, but I need your help to do it. I need your help to help us all be successful.